my point was that when I was going through my summer immersion, um, through talking to one of my classmates, which was like total therapy, I realized that having a child humbled me in such a way that it's great because it's the most amazing experience. If you've gone through it, then you know. You just know it's not you, it's all God. It humbles you. It makes you such a loving, caring, nurturing, amazing individual, but it definitely humbles you. So then when I went back into the workforce and back and trying to do what I do in my boldness, because everything I do has always had a boldness, it's daring. Um, I noticed that humbleness had me lose some of that, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that loving, that caring, that nurturing, that amazement should be there. That humility should be there. But that boldness in who God created me to be needs to be there and should only increase by being a mother. So I hadn't realized how much that had changed who I was and took away some confidence, some boldness, some assurance in self that I had gained, as a teenager and young adult. And that took me a long time to gain, because, if you don't know me personally, and even if you do, some of you do know me personally, you might not know that, and you might know, um, that I went, poor self-image and things like that. Like, I wouldn't, necessarily say low self-esteem, because, like, I always knew I was capable. I always knew I was smart. I always, like, knew that. Like I said in another blog, I'm definitely conceited about my intelligence. I'm a motherfucking genius, point blank, period. But as far as thinking I was pretty enough or good enough or was just enough, no, that shit used to fuck with me, like, big time. And that took me until, like I said, my teenage and young adult years, high school and college, through sports, through achievements, through amazing, beautiful, loving friends, through mentors, things like that, for me to get. And when I had my child, I lost that. Even though I gained so much more and I could really see how beautiful I was, I totally lost that boldness that says, "Bow, here I am. This is it. I got this." Like, I lost that. I got this. And I realized that when I was at my retreat, talking to, shouts out to Andrea in my class, and I was talking to her. She's making an amazing therapist. She's amazing. Um, and so, like, I realized that I'm getting that back. And when I started this job, the problem was that I was totally humble, so humble. I didn't let them see who I was, and I created a me that was whack and that I don't respect and I can't be around. And that's what a lot of the dissonance has come from. And that's why I just had to let it go. Like, if something is just not right, if something is dead, if something is not in faith, not honoring you, then you have to let it go to honor you sometimes. So, that's what I did. And as I've seen that I've let this go, I could feel that honoring myself coming back. And it's just coming back, like I said, in beautiful boldness. Like, so I'm getting my boldness back. And if it took me this long to get it back, then hey, it took me this long to get it back. I'm good and I'm ready, baby. So, you know what I'm saying? Just wanted to log back on and say, that's really my blog for tonight. Fuck the other shit. The other shit was good too. You know what I'm saying? Got home in my head for sure. That highlight is definitely a takeaway from today. But that boldness, baby. Open Lisa Thomas Shaska. That's how we do. Yeah. Good night.